my name is Eric Voss, and my company is Higher Education. So back in high school, I held a traditional minimum wage job working at Baja Fresh. And by the time soccer season came around, I found myself too busy to keep the job. But I wasn't just going to sit around on my couch and not make any money. So I decided I'd go around my local community and go door to door and offer services to people. So I offered services like yard work, house cleaning, pet care, anything essentially that goes on inside your home. I was there to offer services for it. So after doing this for about a year or so, I found that I was very successful, and I acquired a couple $1,000s through this. And I also noticed two main reoccurring problems. One, many homeowners were unable to complete these tasks due to lack of time. And two, many homeowners were physically unable to complete these tasks due to age. So at this point, I came up with the solution of higher education. So what we do at Higher Education is we serve as a network of connections between local young adults and teenagers in the area to local homeowners in the area who need tasks completed. So what you do if you're a homeowner and you need a task completed, you'd go onto our website and you'd fill out an order form, and you'd write a description of the task you need completed with the time you need it completed. And what we would do is we'd appoint you with what we call an SHH, a specialty home helper, and they will arrive at your door, at your service on time with a smile on their face, ready to work for you. Now currently you can find us online at myhighereducation.com, and we are working on an app right now, and we are launching in the summer of 2016. Thank you very much.
Are you ready? So it was a regular Thursday night in Chico, hanging out with some friends, drinking some beers, and listening to music. One of my friends decided to play their songs their entire night, dictate every single song without anyone's input. I saw that this was a disadvantage and a problem with a group of people at home and a group of people in public social situations like bars. Hello, my name is Nicholas Mariani, and my company is Bundle. Bundle is a mobile social network that allows people to customize their own experience in bars. It is made up of 3 components. The first component is a digital jukebox that allows people to add songs and then vote on the respective cues of those songs. The second component is a scroll down feed, a live scroll down feed of your favorite bar in Chico. That is retrieving data from the digital jukebox to rank the popularity on the social feed. The third and last one is the chat room, to allow for genuine connection through direct communication with everyone in the bar, including staff. I will be charging a monthly fee for bars to use my service and to create a unique customer experience. So join me and let's bundle our thoughts and ideas together to create an atmosphere fit for bars in Chico and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming today. My name is CJ Howell, and my idea is for Syllabliss, your personal college assistant. Now, what we do is we take students' semester syllabi and we create one cohesive schedule, which we have deliverable through our website as well as our app. Now, the problem that we found is that when students come to college, they deal with a serious lack of organization. This lack of organization is only amplified by them having to keep track of 5 different schedules throughout their semester. This leads to students forgetting assignments, resulting in lower GPAs, and even results in them finding themselves on academic probation. Now, the way we combat this problem is through a unique weekly rundown, which gives students an update of all the assignments they need to be aware of for their upcoming week, as well as customizable reminders to give students what they need to cater to all their needs. Now, how we will make money is through a $5 subscription fee per semester. The main competitive advantage that we have over our competitors is that we have an automatic upload of assignments, and none of them do. Our next milestones are to finalize the design of the app, release the app for trial runs to gather data, and then to launch. We are Syllabliss, your personal college assistant.
Good evening. I'm Megan Minokian, and I'm grateful to be able to pitch my business to you tonight. Crucian Kombucha, the Virgin Islands' finest soul tea, will be a sustainable microbrewery in the Virgin Islands with the goal of becoming a zero waste establishment. Crucian means person from St. Croix. Kombucha is a sweet, tart, effervescent, fermented tea. The market for kombucha is growing drastically. In 2007, it was a $50 million industry. Right now, it's a $555 million industry. St. Croix is a beautiful island in the Virgin Islands, and my father and brother are chiropractors there. My mom runs the business, but the economy has taken a slump since an oil refinery shut down about 3 years ago. 20,000 people were forced to relocate due to job scarcity, and now crime rates have increased to be about the third highest rate in the U.S. So Dr. Colleen Robb has offered to mentor me in distribution, and I have an engineer in Chico who is also willing to help me on St. Croix. I have samples with me for the judges tonight, and I am seeking mentorship and $500,000. Please help me help you revolutionize the world. I'm Megan Minokian, thank you.
Hello. Hi. A little bit underdressed for the occasion, but apologize for that. Oil is a limited resource in this country and all over the world. And because it's a limited resource, a lot of things happen around the world with tension between countries fighting for the oil. Due to this, a lot of people are turning to electric vehicles as a source of transportation. The only problem with that is that a lot of people find themselves at a disadvantage because they're limited to the amount of charging stations around the country. What we want to do is build wind farms that are completely off the grid, that will charge batteries, and then we can sell these batteries to people that drive vehicles. These batteries wouldn't actually power the car completely, but they would be backup batteries in case the car broke down, in case you were driving down Highway 99, you broke down, and you didn't have a charging station anywhere around you. You could bust out your battery pack, plug it into your car, and get to the nearest charging station. This is good because since it will be completely off the grid, it will be completely renewable energy, and it will be a clean source of energy. We are the Wind Cats. Thank you for that.
Hi, my name is Henry Sanchez, and I'm a part of the Chico state team for the collegiate wind competition. So as of last year, the U.S. government released $60 million worth of incentives to help move rural businesses to using clean energy. What we're going to do is we're going to capitalize on this opportunity. So there are many farmers that are using clean energy, such as biofuels and solar panels. But the next step is wind energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to build and sell wind turbines to farmers that will provide routine maintenance for a fee, of course. The farmer of tomorrow will be one more step closer to being completely independent of the power grid. And studies are actually showing that their turbines may promote growth in their crops. So an investment would definitely help us build a stronger prototype. But what we really need are innovative thinkers. We need people who aren't afraid to think outside the box. We need people who are ready to change the status quo of using fossil fuels. So I invite you to help Chico State cleanly feed America. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anna Palladini, and I'm here to present you with Lick Me Not Lotion. Lick Me Not is a lotion designed to deter pets from licking humans who have the lotion applied to their skin. Now, I came up with this concept when I was hanging out with a friend of mine who has a very large 2-year-old Queensland Heeler mix dog. Now, she's 2 years old, so she's very affectionate, and even I, as a dog lover, would get annoyed after minutes, time and time again, of her licking me up and down, because the longer I'd spend time with my friend, the sooner I'd want to take a shower. So I basically came up with this concept to help people with this same problem, whether they are dog lovers, they are people who aren't a fan of dogs, or even people who have animal allergies. The product would be come in different quantities and sizes, as well as different scents and flavors. I am looking for investors to help me fund the creation and the promotion of my product, and I'm hoping that you will join me in the fight for one step closer to world peace. Thank you.
We have 2 mics, right? Okay, so judges? Any questions for the assembly? Yes?
Eric,
Yeah.
what's the target market?
Our-
Who you gonna sell this to?
Our target market is homeowners, usually over the age of about 60. Basically, people who start to get a little old, can't really do everything on their own necessarily, and also families with young children who are too busy to complete the task themselves.
All right. And also, Jonathan Torres. How are you gonna deal with competition in that space? Like, how are you gonna be competitive?
So right now, there's not any company doing completely renewable energy for portable batteries. So we'll be the first ones doing that. It's a really big challenge, but it'll also be in really selective areas where there's a strong wind capabilities.
Okay.
Yeah, Jonathan, a follow-up on that. In terms of wind turbines, are you talking putting in turbines as we see them, the giant, very expensive ones, or how is that going to relate to
That is
a
correct.
farmer being able to put in that kind of?
He was actually doing farming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Doing electric vehicles where you would actually use the electricity to put into a car.
Can you repeat the question?
Now you're putting me on the spot. The question was, you were going to use the wind turbines, correct, in a agricultural environment, correct? My question would be, is given the cost of those turbines, and unless these are large commercial farming operations, the ability of a farmer with a modest operation to be able to afford such, how would those turbines end up on that property producing the electric that's needed?
Like how will we install them?
How would you pay for it?
So as I said, there's a lot of incentives going on with the government because they're trying to move rural businesses. So that would definitely play a role into it. But we're looking to target more of like larger corporations who can afford wind turbines because they are a little bit pricey at the moment.
So these would be large commercial farming operations?
Yeah, normally at least 1,000 acres, preferably about 2,000 acres of crops.